I'm sure.
Yeah.
Who's that? Who do we got now?
Hi all. How
it's
you
Issa.
Same picture, different name. What's up, Issa?
He's
doing? Brothers,
I
good.
said it backwards. Different picture, same name. Different name, same picture.
I heard
don't
you
know.
talking about games. That's actually
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's up?
I have a great
I
interest.
love
in
games.
I like
your favorite
atheist games.
You don't like what was it called? Wisdom Tree games? You don't like all those Bible games? They're pretty amazing.
Oh my god, I
love the
played those,
Nintendo
dude.
Noah's Ark game.
I played
Yeah,
those on
they're
Nintendo,
awesome.
dude. I
Yeah.
mastered those. I actually did like the one where you're like the Moses dude carrying the stuff
That's the
around,
Noah's
the
Ark
sheep
one.
and
Yeah.
yeah, that one's great, dude.
Yeah.
Love
I
that
forget what
game.
that's called.
It's
Bible
awful, but it
Adventure?
was
Is it
yeah,
Bible
Bible
Adventure? I
Adventure.
think it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What about Spiritual
that
Warfare?
sounds about right. It
I
was so awful, it was good.
I
Yeah.
love anything Zelda, so like even if it's called
Yeah.
Zelda clone, Spiritual
Oh, Zelda's
Warfare
my
is a
shit.
fun game where you answer Bible questions and you have the sword of God, armor of God. It's great. You have to play Spiritual Warfare.
Mm-hmm.
That reminds me of like a dragon warrior or something. What's it called?
It's
Dragon
dude.
Slayer?
now. They call it Dragon Quest now, but it used to be
Dragon Quest. Yeah.
Dragon Quest. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have the original on Nintendo still.
Dragon Quest is awesome.
Yeah, that was the
I
first
like
RPG that I ever played because I think it was one of the first anyway. Like at least on console it was.
Correct. That's 100% correct. And you know what's funny about Dragon Quest or Dragon Warrior is they actually did a remake. You can play it on Switch, and it's like the Super Nintendo version of it, which is like
I'll be right
updated.
back. I'll go grab it.
It's the same game, but it's an updated version.
Oh.
Like Super Nintendo's like it's like way better than everything Nintendo. Like
Yeah.
you take that and you can like update the graphics. And I mean, I think people still like 16-bit games now, and
Oh
Switch.
yeah. I play I've got the what's it called? The expansion pack thing for Switch. And I spend more time playing a lot of the old games on there than I do anything new. There it is.
That's it.
That's cool.
Yeah, I have a bunch of nostalgia games put on my
Yeah.
Switch, and I show the kids what gaming used to look like.
I have a little like TV in the other room in the living room that's like has a VHS player and shit in it, and Nintendo is hooked up, and the PS2 is hooked up to that as well. So if I want to go retro,
I don't know. There's my TV right there.
nice.
The other one I use. That's what I play games on anyway. It's got the best picture. I use the one with the best picture the least, but I want it for the games to have the best picture. But yeah, I play a lot of that older stuff. What kind of games do you prefer, Nitty? Do you have like a genre or a specific title or anything that you prefer?
For e-gaming, well, I play lots of Marvel Snap on my phone,
Yeah,
mostly. I microtransact my life away.
no doubt.
Or sorry, microtransact my way into a conversation with my wife.
Shit.
Enough of them, and you get a reward of go fuck yourself. But no, she doesn't do that. No, I play lots of Mario. My kids want me to play Mario. I know it's older, but I'm playing through Mario 3D World and trying to get all the stars. And they like watching me yell at the screen when I can't get a star. Or
I've
like
got Mario Maker 2, and I play it all the time. I love going and just playing
nice.
like hard levels and stuff. Not the absolute troll levels, but just seeing the creative levels that people make and being able to play them like it's Mario 2 or 3 or even 3D World, and I think that's cool as shit.
I didn't
games,
realize. Actually, Skeptics and Scoundrels bought me Super Mario 3D World Bowser's Fury.
Do you guys like pinball?
Because he's awesome.
I love pinball.
It's funny. I
Damn.
want to tell you something funny. I'm actually in a video game because I sponsored Kickstarter. So I'm in the game. I'll send you what the game is called. It's like a
Awesome.
homebrew. It's called Curse of Ilmor Bay, and I'm one of the 3 heroes. So you should play the
Awesome.
game as me. So
Yeah.
Nice.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool, dude.
That is neat. I just got this YouTube channel. I'm not. We're
Dude.
gonna have to come out with a Kentucky Atheist video game now.
Do you get?
Hmm.
You
How
gotta
exciting would that
get.
be?
You play? Do you play Pinball FX3 on Steam?
I have played quite a bit of that. I've got it on my Steam thing. Actually, after the show, get with me and I'll share my stuff.
I'll add
and
you on Steam.
I'll add you on Steam and we can play some
Yeah.
games. Yeah, hell yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
back
play
in the
Sonic
day,
Mania on Steam a lot.
back
I
in the
love
day, I
Sonic.
used to run a Counter-Strike clan with a bunch of Canadians. We
Yeah.
had a server out of Seattle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool.
we were a couple different servers. I've ran a couple different clans. Yeah.
Have you ever played Gradius for NES?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite. That's one of my other favorites. I like that
Okay.
game as far as a retro game. Just curious, I guess. I don't know.
Oh yeah, dude. I love retro games, man. You're talking.
I don't.
You're
I don't spend a lot of time playing games.
talking my
Like
language.
here lately, where I've been trying to 100% Breath of the Wild, get all the Koroks and all the shrines and all that
Dude,
stuff. Which is
when I worked-
ridiculous, I know.
We had a Gradius machine when I worked at the arcade, right? It was like
Yeah.
the 4-player one.
Yeah.
Shit, man. You can get it. You can get like ROMs and shit for it on.
Oh yeah, no,
maybe
that's
like
what
that's
when
the
I was
one.
asking about Raspberry Pi earlier, the reason that I brought
Yeah.
that up is because it's nothing amazing that it's an emulator. But I want to build my own arcade cabinet and use one of those and have it set up to where I can play any game I want, you know?
Yeah,
and use
I want an
an
arcade
actual
cabinet with like a gun and shit, and then I also
and a
am, like,
USB port for a controller.
Yeah, yeah, everything like
So you
that.
can play
and
it either
also,
way.
yeah, I also want like a pinball table, like
Yeah.
just build like an electronic pinball table. Have you seen those?
Yeah. Yeah, those
Because
are
dude, I don't know if you have a screen that tilts upwards in the Pinball FX, you can tilt your screen this way, like vertically, and dude, like you can you can have it cast that you can change the picture mode in the settings to go vertically, and now they just made it so you can do it manually. And yeah, so you can have a cabinet. It's like people are building cabinets though, like basically like a fake, like a computer pinball table, right? It's just
Yeah.
like, and then it has like bumpers and shit in it too, and it has like shock and shit, so it gives like motion and stuff too. You know, you still feel it's all the same mechanics of a real pinball table, but you can have like 100 tables in the one table. I'm
Yeah.
like, I want that.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
And they're not that expensive. I think you can build it for like maybe 1,500 or something like that, you know, or even
Yeah.
less.
Yeah, I'll probably never build an arcade cabinet like that, but you know, I'll probably just stick to playing them the way I do. But it would be cool to have. I think that stuff's really, really neat. I don't think I could sink that kind of money into it.
You just build it up slowly.
Lover of
If you got an
horses-
old computer, right? You just donate the old computer to be the cabinet, right?
Well, I want something a little better than that. And building the cabinet itself is going to be the expensive part, not the computer parts. I've already got the Raspberry Pi.
Yeah, there's companies that'll do it. Yeah, you just gotta hire someone to do it, basically. Like back in the day, in the 90s, I had a MAME connection, like cabinet connection. There was a dude in Australia that was known for making the MAME cabinets back in the day. And I knew how to get one, but I
Yeah.
couldn't afford it, like you were saying. Like, it's like kind of ridiculous. But if you look at the same price as like a new pinball machine, a new pinball table is like $1,500 anyway, right?
Oh no, they're expensive. Yeah, for sure. And
So
having an actual arcade cabinet, like even like a shitty one that's an authentic, really, you know, with one board in it, running one
Yeah.
game.
yeah.
Those are stupid expensive too. I mean, even an old used one, they're high.
I regret
Okay.
not buying the old arcade I worked in when it went out of business. I regret
I
it.
gotta know, who the fuck is I Love Horses?
I know who it is.
It's just a guy who loves horses.
Oh, you.
I love him so much.
BS hasn't
Oh,
been here in a
man.
while, Nitty. It took you coming on to get him to.
Oh, I scared
Lewis,
Isma away.
Lewis is my buddy.
I know I
I
scared
literally
Isma
just sent him
away.
a message on
What's up, Lewis?
Discord.
What up, Blaster?
Good to see you, man.
Can you guys tell who there's in the picture or what?
Yeah, yeah.
Who is it?
I seen those abs, and
Oh,
I
So
was like,
Jesus?
I think that's BS.
Oh no.
That's Jesus.
It's
Is
somebody.
that
right?
Nadeezus?
It's the Jesus.
It's
He loves horses.
Nadeezus. I actually love horses.
I mean-
You'll find out. You'll know.
You all know how
One
much he
day.
loves horses.
Do you
Mhm.
love horses? Because I had a neighbor that loved horses, and it was a little too much for he and I's relationship. He would like pull over to the side of the road and be like, "Yeah, there's my buddy," and I'm like looking over, and the horse has a heart on. And I'm like, "Bro," and he's like, "No, that's my buddy." And I'm like, "Can we please go?" He's like, "No." Sitting there, stop it. And I'm like, "Okay, too much, bro." Like,
So what's the topic?
that's
What are we?
happens
What are
in
we
North
yelling about?
Idaho.
What are we
Sometimes
ranting
I
about?
play rider, sometimes I play
Zoo
racer.
files.
You figure it out.
So that happens.
Since we were doing a show and tell, do you mind if I share something too?
Mm-hmm.
Above the
Is it
way.
too much?
I BS went where I was going.
Yeah.
This is a rare limit. I like homebrews. This is a rare limited edition game. We're showing Dragon Warrior. This is
Nice.
a master
Okay.
collection. Dragon
Awesome.
Warrior.
Fuck yeah.
And it comes with. Oh, it's Coffee Crisis. That's a game that I'm.
That's cool, dude.
Here it is.
Oh wow, that's
That's dope.
sweet.
Wooden plate, and I'm going to show you.
I'd be putting that shit up on my wall. That'd be my office. Oh yeah, dude. Nice.
Yeah,
You gotta
Oh.
blow in it, make sure it works.
yeah.
Yeah, this was made pretty recently though, and it's got a nice little velvet box, and
Wow.
Cool.
I think a cool little Loto thing. I'll show you that too. And this
That's
allows
awesome.
so this thing, this collection is all the
Dude,
Dragon
that's
Quest
awesome.
games.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
1 to 6 on Super Nintendo.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, I love it, and I just want to share that because you showed Dragon Warrior 1. I was like, oh, this is the Super Nintendo version.
When did that come out?
The Super Nintendo version came out in Japan. It never came in the US, but they translated it now.
No,
Yeah.
I mean that collector's edition you have.
Oh, this
Recently,
one.
right?
So this is a homebrew company called Fishy Face Games. There's another one called Rose Colored Gaming. So they basically make like
Cool box sets.
productions and homebrews, huh?
Yeah, they make cool box sets out of
And
it.
that's it. And I'm into
Yeah.
that. I like.
Yeah,
I'm a
no,
collector of that kind of.
I think that's cool as hell. Yeah, I love that. That's neat. I like it. That's one of the things I like about Zelda though is all the lore and you can get the Hyrule historian book and the all that stuff and like actually get immersed into the game a little bit more. You know, I like it for the story. It's just I'm not much into first person shooters and stuff like that. I mean, a lot of them are awesome and they look cool. I just suck at them and I'm just not that much into them. So
Here, I got for the Zelda
I like
nerd
the old
too. I
stuff.
got you.
oh, awesome. That's cool as shit. Is that an original?
Yeah, that's original. I bought from
Awesome.
when I was a kid.
Oh, wow. Yeah, hang on to that.
Oh yeah.
I have the
That's worth a few bucks.
I have
Oh, yeah.
the 64 one. I like because I'm a big N64 guy.
Does
so
it
I like
still
operating
save? Does the battery still work in it?
Yep. Yeah. It still saves. Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, it still works. I played it a couple years back.
We nerded out tonight on video games for
Yeah.
a little bit. You know that.
I was like, I got all the old Nintendo games. I got them all. I got them all. I have a pretty good collection.
Yeah.
Some of them got like stolen or sold by my little brother, you know. But that's what little brothers do.
Yeah.
You know what's rare for Nintendo? It's Dragon Warrior 3 and 4. 4 is very valuable and rare, so because they made 4 Dragon Warriors. Or
I do
quests.
have drag. Oh yeah, yeah. That one I don't know what version that is yet. It's probably one of the OG original because I've had that since I was a kid. I want to think that it was came out in the. It's got to be one of the original releases. I have Punch Out and Metroid and
Punch Out. Yeah.
Dragon Warrior, or I have Double Dragon as well, and
Ghosts and Goblins. You ever play that?
yeah,
That's a really good game. I love that game. I had that game when I was a kid and
it's too hard.
played it all the time. I liked it. It was one of my favorites. I can beat it.
Did Blaster
bet you
Master
can.
play Master Blaster or what?
Oh yeah,
With the-
Blaster Master
forgot
is actually it's a Nintendo game. Yeah.
yeah, there was a cheat on that where if you paused it at the right time on like one of the bosses and you just let it glow, it would kill him in one hit.
Mm-hmm.
You,
My
you
favorite
caught me
Nintendo
stoned and
game is
asked the
Star Wars.
obvious question, BS. Why haven't we talked about Blaster Master?
That was my first
That's
thought.
funny. That's
But
hilarious.
my mom used to be addicted to that game. She's like, she fucking loved that game. Like,
Yeah,
they
dude,
got,
because it was
yeah,
it
they
was
got
like
me-
one of the first games that was a side scroller and also went like top down, like 3D, like perspective. So it was like it was one of the first games that did that sort of thing where you had like a third person perspective and also a side scroll at the same time. That was the cool thing about that game.
yeah, and pretty epic bosses too.
Yeah, it
bosses.
was just fun. Yeah, it had a good theme. It was cute art. The levels were fun. The gameplay was fun.
That and
It's a fun game.
Adventure Island. You guys play that one? It was like
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I played the
Oh, God.
shit out of that game. Played the shit out of that game.
yeah, that one
Yeah.
was fun.
I think I learned to cuss from that game.
That game,
Mhm,
Or at
mhm,
least
Mhm.
when it started.
mhm.
the very last levels with the bats and shit. It's like,
Yeah,
God,
dude. Yeah, yeah.
like fuck this.
Yeah.
My mom, they got us the Nintendo, but then my mom ended up getting hooked on it, and she played Adventure Island like 24 hours
Yeah.
plus straight one day, and then she's like,
She's like, hey,
"Yeah, I'm not cooking dinner. We're just gonna fucking order pizza, and I'm gonna get past these fucking bats." And she just like marathoned it. And we're like, "Yeah, go, mom, go, kick those fucking bats' asses."
The only game my mom would ever play was Tetris,
that's awesome.
and she's very, very, very good at it. She can play well past level 20,
Yeah.
yeah. So
You know what game I really recommend on Nintendo is called Crystalis. It's a really fun game.
it is a good
It's-
game.
It's an action adventure. Like I like games like that. It's kind of actually it's
Mhm.
more advanced than Zelda is. You know,
hmm
you charge up
I
your
got
sword.
that. I got that from I've got a ROM of it, is what I have. I don't have any physical games, old games anyway. I've got a bunch of Switch cartridges, but
Do you guys like Link or Zelda better?
the person.
Adventures of Link or Adventures of Zelda? The
Oh.
second one or the first
Oh,
one?
the
side
first one
scroll?
was definitely one of the best games ever made. The second one was definitely one of the worst games ever made.
You didn't like I like the second one a lot, dude. It
I
wasn't
kind of like the
same.
second one too.
It's very different.
It wasn't
I
the
like
same.
the second one, too.
The second one has a lot of potential. They just did bad on it though. Like
It took
there's
a lot of
parts of
risks
the
with
second
it.
one that are cool, but
It was.
it just wasn't the big adventure top thing that the first one and the other ones were. I don't.
Yeah,
think.
that's true. It's more of like a Mario versus.
It was a
Zelda,
Mario.
really.
It's
Yeah.
like Simon's
Yeah.
Quest. Like if you played Simon's Quest versus Castlevania 1, it's very
Yeah.
much like that. They took a lot of risks with it. I think they're both really excellent games. They're just
Yeah,
different. They're different.
it
than what
was.
you're expecting.
I liked it because it was a little bit kind of like Metroid, side scroller. You kind of have aspects of that. I like the falling the blocks that you had to smash all the blocks with your sword, right? They'd fall
Yeah.
down on top of you. I loved all that shit, and you could jump. You learned to jump down and stab down with your sword and stuff. I was like, oh, this game's awesome. I thought that was
Yeah.
a great game.
It was like the fairy tale version of Metroid, pretty much.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But I think Zelda definitely paved the way for open world games because it's all about the map and going through the hidden forest, the secret code, and all that shit. Like,
learning where to burn all the.
Super Metroid, another one of my very favorite games ever. Now that you mention it,
It's a good one. All the Metroid games are good.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Metroid Dread on Switch. I thought that was a pretty good game. I really liked it.
Yeah.
I got it on day one and beat it that within about 48 hours, but I thought it was an awesome game. I hadn't found
We'll make another one.
of course, in that time.
Didn't
I
they
like
make an
playing
expansion
games
pack?
completion though. I like have it like messes with me if I don't finish the game. So if a game is able to be finished and it's not crazy unreasonable, then I like to do it.
Like to finish
Breath
it.
of the Wild is kind of crazy unreasonable with the Koroks, but still, it's a Zelda game. It gets a little bit of special treatment, I guess. It's in fact, one of my favorite games. I'm trying to do that and 100% it before I start on Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
first game I ever 100%ed was Final Fantasy 3 for Nintendo, but then Final Fantasy 6 in Japan is but that one got
The
me
hard
obsessed.
one.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one
the
got me
hard one.
obsessed. Before
Yeah.
7, before
I
7
already
hit
know.
PlayStation. But that
Yeah,
one
I know which one. you're talking-
that one was fucking had me obsessed for months
Mhm.
and months and months.
I got mad at that version too.
Yeah, but it was fucking tight. It like the whole plot line
fun.
is like the bad guy wins halfway through, and you're like, what the fuck? The bad guy's not supposed to win. And then all the world goes to shit, and you're just like trying to pick up the pieces.
Yeah.
And it
Everything
changed.
goes to shit.
Yeah, it changed my view as a young BS, like on narrative storytelling. I'm like, wait, the bad guys are never supposed to win. What the hell? And then it just like you have to scrounge up from. It's like I don't know. The whole first half of the game is building up to beat the guy, and he beats you, and then the whole second part of the game is you building up to beat the guy again, and then you end up beating him. But it's like, fuck, dude.
I should stream some of the gaming I do. I do stream modern games too. I should do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I should
I
try
have
to
a
get
buddy-
more modern games.
I have a buddy that's from my old like Counter-Strike clan that was like a kid when I knew him, and now he's still streaming that shit. He's still a streamer, and he has, back in the day he was pretty popular. He has like 1 million subs on YouTube. So
Have you played
No
the
small
Batman Arkham series of games?
mhm.
Oh, those are badass.
I played one of them.
Well, I like Zelda.
fun.
That's like modern Zelda, is what.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
It's,
it really is.
yeah, I thought those were really good games. I thought not the second one was my favorite. Arkham City, for sure.
If you like that style of like classic style of game, have you played Hades?
No.
You should play that. That's a good
Well,
game.
We'll,
It's on Steam.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you
Yeah.
can show me some cool stuff on Steam.
Yeah,
I don't have a lot on
I will.
Steam because I play on the Switch a lot, and I've got the expansion pack and stuff on there, so I do that. And then if I'm really wanting to play like something different, I've got all those other games on the Raspberry
No, I wish I
Pi.
had a Switch too. That's one thing I've been needing to
yeah.
get. I'm gonna go to the pawn shop and find one for cheap or something.
I don't see names up. Who's that person with the nondescript logo? He keeps dropping off and coming in.
That was
Pinwin.
in
Oh, okay. And Barnaby.
Yeah.
Yeah. The well, I guess we've talked about all that other stuff. Anybody got anything else you want to talk about? I don't care to keep going if somebody's got a topic or whatever, but otherwise I think I'm gonna wrap it up, guys.
good.
I'm good. I got all my religion and politics out of me for a little while.
Well,
Just a little while.
but-
It would have been
You
nice.
guys want to
hold on, Manny. Hold on. We got to talk about God now, because
I was gonna say it would have been nice if someone had called in or at least
I
wanted to
tried.
talk to
I
us.
tried.
I know you tried. I tried too. I reached out to a couple people on YouTube. I was like, "Hey, I'm going live tomorrow. You can come and talk to me in person." They're like, "Hey, I made a video just for you," and I'm like, "Okay, well, why don't you come onto the show and talk to me about it?" Nope, they're not here. So
I understand why they
Wink,
don't want to
wink,
come on and talk. I get it. I mean, like
they're like half my age
but-
too. Usually,
Yeah.
is what they realize that once they see me on camera, they're like, "Oh,
And it's not. I'm not trying to like be like it's a smug thing or anything. I'm just saying like, like I get why they don't.
I don't."
Do it.
I mean,
And I understand
yeah,
why they
I
wouldn't
get
want
it
to come
too.
on this channel. I'm kind of a smartass sometimes, but
We're all smart asses around here, I believe.
yeah. I don't mean it though. I promise. I don't mean it. All right. Well, anybody want to plug some stuff? If you,
I will be on Dave's channel, um,
Captive Desk or
Captive Desk, correct?
Yeah.
A month from now.
are you guys doing like Grasping Chronicles or just?
I think we're just talking about maybe Bigfoot or something.
Oh,
Or
right on.
UFOs. Maybe UFOs. I
Oh,
think
there
it's
you. Yeah,
UFOs.
I think I remember hearing you say you were talking.
I love talking about UFOs.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, that's cool. What you got going on, Nitty? You up to anything?
Well, I restarted my channel, so some people in the chat might not know that. There's some personal reasons. I went through a hard time, and I'm restarting it. So yay! So gub sud to me, cause I'm a little monkey that wants your attention. But no, I'm actually thinking about doing a stream right after this.
Yeah.
There's this guy, Pragmatic Crystal, found, and there's some things I just want to put out there as like questions about their conversion story that I was listening to. So I'm probably gonna stream about that after this.
If you go set it up, I'll send everybody there.
Oh shit! All right, let me do that. Give me a second.
Um,
And then I want to keep making some shorts about doing that intellectual cognitive dissonance stuff between these like major apologists and the platform that they're gonna, elect.
Yeah.
I think that's a really important way to hopefully peck at the single issue Christians, right?
A
To see,
strategy.
to like really test the depths of how much they're going to sacrifice, especially when it has to do with their like these apologetic ministries that they champion. Like they're the big brain, right? Like
Mhm.
that's the whole
Mhm.
damn point of it. And like if they vote this way, they're saying this kind of work, this kind of stuff, which comes from like the institutions, colleges, the academia, whatever. We're just going to throw all that out the window because we only care about this one little issue, which, okay, not little to them, but like because you care about this one issue, we're going to start undermining and hurting ourselves in the long run. And I hope they can see like, hey, let's not do that.
Yeah.
It's basically a stop punching yourself.
That's kind of
Kind of
how it
stuff.
feels, doesn't it? It's like, why are you guys doing this to yourselves? You have been brainwashed into harming yourselves. It sucks. It really does. I wish I could help these people. I wish there was like a button, but there isn't,
No,
unfortunately.
I don't wish there. You mean like a button to convert people to believe
Well, just to
this?
make them like, like the gun where you just make them feel your feelings, right? And like
The gun. What?
the gun in God, sorry, I'm thinking of the
An
movie.
empathy laser? Like what
Yeah,
are
an
you
empathy
saying?
laser. Exactly. We need an empathy laser, dude. Where it's like, now you are empathetic. You can sense what I'm feeling. And they're like,
Okay,
oh, I
see
get
that?
it now.
See that? I have that I'm cool with. That I'm cool with.
Yeah, we're not manipulating them. It's just I get you now.
Okay, I'll put my stream in the private chat here.
We need that because damn it.
Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to talk about this guy's conversion story a little bit and poke holes in it. And then, I might do
Oh,
some
who's that?
open rooms. I might do some, I don't know, some stuff. So yeah.
I'll come join an open room with you. That sounds fun.
Yeah, if I get that far, we'll see how I feel after this. But
Hey, if you ever want to talk about Doug Wilson, invite
Oh,
me.
gosh.
I know a
Okay.
lot about him.
So let me redo this. Streaming right after this, trying to make some shorts, tagging the apologists, and I'm trying to content farm some more at Panera to have these conversations with like campus Christians, hopefully incoming students and things like that. So look forward to me posting some more "It's Best to Be an Atheist" conversations. So that's the goal.
All right.
Maybe I'll get someone
Easy.
else to talk to who said that
Yeah,
Orthodox
yeah.
monks can fly.
Issa, you got anything going on you want to talk about while I'm still doing this? No? Okay. Well, all right. I guess I can talk. So whenever this ends, you will be automatically redirected to Nitty's stream over on his channel, whether you want to or not. I guess after my talk with Jim Bob, apparently me doing that is imposing some kind of force on you. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And what do we got going on this week? Today's, I don't even know what day it is now. It's Monday. So I'll do a member stream in the next day or two. Well, maybe Thursday, because Wednesday Robin will be here. We're going to talk politics once a week until the election, I guess. As long as there's something to talk about, you know. And I think there's plenty in the last week. So we're going to do that. And then next week, this show will be with Stephanie Helms here. Stephanie will be our guest. And I may have the call-in stuff up and working. I may just go ahead and trash it and say hell with it, because I'm not even sure that it's worth it, honestly. But anyway, if anybody's got any, do you want to say something, Issa? Let's see your.
Yeah, sure. I think it was just really fun, and I like talking about. We need to talk more about games, because that's something that I love. Actually, it's not something I talk too much about, but it's something that I think is really cool, and the nostalgia stuff is really cool, and a lot of the cool folks are here, and I think we can have definitely interesting conversations on that.
Yeah, why don't we get together sometime and we'll figure out, maybe try and play some games or something, or do some. We can even do some kind of stream, especially once I get Twitch up and going. That would be awesome. Play something together. I'm sure we can find some game that we can all agree on. But all right, well, that's all I got for everybody. Thanks for coming. I will see you Wednesday-ish. Later, guys. You'll be sent to Nitty's automatically. So
Hey,
just
thanks for having me on.
All right. Yeah. No, thank everybody for coming. I
Yeah,
love talking
thanks
to you
everyone
guys.
in the. Yeah, thanks guys for showing up.
Later.